2015 Reelworld Film Festival in the city of Markham. I'm here with an amazing actor, Chrystee Pharris.
Yes.
Thank you so much for taking time for us.
Thank you. No, thank you for having me. I think it's very important that we support our veterans and that we get involved. We need to be involved.
Your father did time in the U.S. military.
Yes.
And you have a friend that's in the military right now too.
I do. My father was, I was actually born on Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the U.S. And so my father was in the military. He was in the Air Force. And then I have several friends, but I have one friend right now who is a surgeon in the military. And right now he's, you know, doing whatever he's supposed to do in the military. He's in the Navy.
You also did an amazing feature film that came to the Reelworld Film Festival here.
Yes.
It's called Steps of Faith. You have an interesting story of how you actually got involved with the project. Can you share a little bit about that?
Yes, so Steps of Faith is about my character Faith, who decides that she hears a calling from God, but she's not really into the whole church thing or the religion thing, and yet she has to walk on faith to go after this dream that she feels like God is telling her to do, that her gut is telling her. I actually posted on Facebook, I said, listen, I need an independent film to work on right now because I do a lot of television. And someone reached out to me, sent me the script, and I started shooting the next week. So it was kind of crazy. But we shot a full-length movie in 7 days, which is insane.
And you have two amazing actors that are involved with the project. If you take a look at history, one is from Love Boat,
yes,
and the other is from another
Fashions.
famous 80s show too.
Yes, so we have, if you ever watched Love Boat, he played the bartender Isaac on Love Boat. If you watched Passions, she played my mom on Passions. I was also on Passions. And then we had Charles Malik Whitfield, who was on a show. He's actually on the Tyler Perry show right now, but did another movie called Temptations. He's done a lot of projects. So we had a good cast. We had a very good cast.
One thing I noticed about the film there was an underlining message that came from it. You've actually followed in your own life. And the message is that you're going to be destined to do things and follow your dreams.
Yes. It's very important that you trust your gut. I always tell people, do not share your vision with other people, because when you share with other people, they might try to discourage you. Not intentionally. It's not like they're doing to be malicious or anything like that, but they don't understand the vision because God didn't give it to them. So you have to keep it to yourself, guard it with your heart, and then go after your dreams, go after your goal. You're always going to find bumps in the road. So what I always tell my students that I teach the business of acting, every time that something happens, good or bad, you should write it down. So that way you can keep track of your progress, because sometimes we forget that we're making progress because all we see is what is in front of us. But if you log it, you will say, oh my gosh, look how far I've gotten in a year. So every year, I always go, what did I get accomplished this year? And that keeps me from going, oh my God, I didn't do anything this year. Now I'm like, wow, I actually did this, and I did this, and I did that. I'm making progress in my career. So it's important that you do that. And
you moved from LA over to Atlanta.
I did.
A lot of people are thinking, oh, why did you do that?
Right.
But you got involved with some amazing actors, different projects.
Yes, so I felt like God told me to move to Atlanta. I packed up in 12 days, didn't tell anybody, and I left. Why would you leave Hollywood? And of course people later were like, why would you do that? Because I felt like my gut was telling me to do it, and I did it. And since that moment, I have not stopped working. I worked with Robert Redford and Nick Nolte and Emma Thompson in a movie. I worked on Nashville, which is another great show that's on ABC in the States. Another show called Satisfaction. So it's been a non-stop work in progress. And I also booked a new TV show that it's my own TV show called Queens of Drama. And it's about 6 soap opera actresses coming together to create a primetime TV show. So it's going to have some drama.
Getting back to the feature film that you were in, is it available? I think you were saying it's available online, that people want to order it because you're trying to drum up interest, so that way you can get the distributors to start pushing to put it out on TV or something else for people to watch it.
Yes, so you can purchase Steps of Faith at www.stepsoffaithmovie.com, and you can pick it up there. And what we're basically doing It's showing the distributors that people have an interest in it. So the more DVDs we sell, we can go to the distributors and say, look, people are interested. You need to give us a deal.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're on social media, you can reach me at Chrystee Pharris. Chrystee Pharris is spelled differently. Chrystee. Pharris is P as in Peter, Harris. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful. It was a pleasure. Thank you again.